Gaming Miss Fox here, back with another video. And I'm gonna be doing modded creative. I'm just gonna be finishing these builds that I've been working on. And I'm planning to do more than 2 videos a day. I'm gonna do 3 videos a day. So modded creative is just gonna be finishing up projects from other series, pretty much. As well as relocating some builds from the older seasons. So I plan to start working on those again, but I need them to be closer to the colony, so then progress can be made in the background on those. So like to build a city and build a village in that zoo build I was working on. I'm thinking the zoo build I'm not gonna actually bring over. Instead I'm gonna, off camera, I'm gonna like make the space for it, like how big I want it, and the shapes and everything. And then on camera I will build the decorations, the fencing and everything. As well as plan out what the next build will be, I guess. In the sense of like, or plan out like the heights and stuff. Like off camera, I'm just gonna do where the roads would be. Or actually no, that's just gonna be part of, because there's gonna be this one series I'm gonna add where it's like the planning village layout. I'm thinking it's just gonna be like planning layout, like the entire video is just gonna be me building the roads, as well as deciding how big the buildings are gonna be, as well as it might have like where I would build a frame of the building. It'll just be me figuring out what size I want the building, how big I want it, and where. I know a lot of these series seem just to be all the same, but the differences are that they're just different topics. Like Build a Village is working on a village, and Build a Colony is mainly focused on the colony mod. But yeah, I hope to focus on other mods in the future. Like once the colony, everything's level 5, I would probably pause that build for a while and focus more on the other series. What I would probably do is take these builds that are close to the colony and move them to another area, because it's like these builds are so close to the colony, I can't expand the colony anymore. Yeah, that's what the video is going to be focusing on. But for now, this is just modded creative rather. Modded creative is just me finishing up builds, essentially. In the future, it might be like small structures, like statues in the village and stuff. Or even like forest trails or something that doesn't really fit in with the other series, but still look good around them. But I got a lot of plans for this series. And I know the modded survival videos were lagging, like, crazily. I spent all that time and I still didn't find any green dye. That's annoying. Eventually the game just crashed and I was just like, okay, I'm ending the video there. Otherwise it's gonna be like 3 hours long. I really wanted to end the video finishing the quest and completing it, but oh well. Although on a Saturdays from now on, I'm gonna have a random build. I might also do like random quests as well. And one of them would be to try to gather every type of wool. Like in creative mode, I'd probably build like a pen full of sheep. And then in survival, I'll look for the flowers and everything. That might be neat. And I'm thinking the Build the Random Stuff series that I plan to start, that's not gonna be on this world. Building random stuff on this world would be modded creative, but the building the random stuff in this other Minecraft world I plan to make is gonna be building stuff for quests. Like building the questing ram area, a custom one anyway, in order to try to complete that quest. Stuff like that. Like I would build a grand, like in one video I'll build a grand barn with all the sheep and everything. And then in the next video I'll go looking for all the guys and stuff. Things like that. So it'd be like every other week will be a quest, and then every other week there'd be a random build. But the random build will give hints to what the quest would be, because that's what the builds are going to be for. So I know a lot of YouTubers do quests like that, and they usually have custom maps that they do them on. Essentially, one week I'll build a custom map, and then the next week I will play the custom map, essentially. But the custom map is just going to be like 1 or 2 buildings at a time. And I might not do the whole build on camera. Instead, what I would do is, I don't know how to time lapse. I think I'll record the entire thing on camera just so people can watch it. But I will probably just have a separate video of me just showing off the build. So, I guess technically on the days that I build the maps, there'd be 4 videos that day. But, and the one video is probably going to be like hours long. And it's just like, if you want to watch it, it's going to be there. But then there'll be YouTube shorts of me like, showing off the build. And actually work, and like, looking through all the details and everything. There's no way I can do the quests and the builds in the same week. I mean, the only time I really have time to play Minecraft is when I'm recording at this point. So, it wouldn't really have enough time to do anything off camera, really. That's why a lot of this stuff is always on camera, even if it's boring to watch. Because it's something to post. But now that my mom moved out of the house and I'm in a better mindset, I did manage to clean the entire house. Still got some stuff I gotta do, but I will have more time now because I'm not stressing over things and I rearranged the house to be a bit easier to clean. And I'm not stressed all the time. I wasn't really all that busy prior to my mom moving out. It was just, she's such a stressful person to be around. I didn't want to be home. So I always tried to like make myself busy by going to the park a lot, or restaurants, or walking the dog for a ridiculous amount of time. Just to avoid her, to be honest. But now that she's pretty much out of my life, I can focus on more interesting things. Still gonna be busy this week getting the house back in order. But, yeah. It's definitely gonna be better with her not being around. I can actually have a face cam and talk on the camera because I don't gotta worry about, you know, hearing curse words or random screaming from the TV in the other room, despite repeatedly telling her to shut the door. Things like that always bugged me. It's like, I gave her the bedroom with a door for a reason. There's one bedroom without a door, that's just a hallway, and then there's a bedroom with a door. I gave her the one with the door, so then she could be quiet while recording. And you know what she does? She watches the loudest videos I can possibly think of while I happen to be recording, or while I'm trying to sleep. And hence, I don't wake up until I have to go to work, and then I go to bed straight when I get home, because I'm kept up all night. Or I roll my scooter just to avoid her, and then I was tired all day. I was being woken up by her getting attacked by the cat, when I repeatedly told her that when the cat's wagging their tail, that means that they're angry and to leave them alone. But she keeps thinking that's just her way of playing. Like, ripping your arm to pieces to the point that you're screaming is not play. The cat's not happy. It's angry. I'm getting that through her thick skull. If only I had a driver's license, then I can get a job that can pay well enough to move out. I mean, I'm technically living on my own, but still close enough where my parents can just waltz in. And my uncle being a landlord means that I can't exactly not give him a key. Because if I take their key away, and he'll just make them one. That's just not doable. Well, they lose the key half the time anyway. And they don't want to admit to him that they lost it, so it's something. I don't think they would barge into my house, but I don't know. But I hope I can get my driver's license and move out of this damn state. Maybe I can move out of the country, but I don't think I'll make that much money. At least want to move out of this town. Taxes and property values are just damn ridiculous. Like, the average rent in this town is $1,000. Unless your family happens to own the house. Which I got lucky there, but then it's like I either go to a place that I could barely afford or tolerate my family. I chose to tolerate my family because there's no way I can get a job that can actually pay rent. So, unless I got a car, that is. If I can drive, I could move to somewhere where I can get a job to pay that much rent. But if I had a car, I would just move somewhere that's cheaper. I mean, $3,000 for a house that's falling apart in a town where the fire department are a bunch of old people that can't even hold the hose. I don't want to live in a tinderbox, and that's what living in this town is like. You're paying $3,000 a month for a house that one misstep with a match and your house is gone. Good luck getting the fire department to show up. The only reason the property values are that high is that we're near a military base, and hence all those people that are paying that amount are soldiers that the government's paying for them, so then they could live near post. That means unless you're in the military, there is really no reason to want to live in Hollow Falls. Because $3,000 to live near a nuclear power plant that can go off at any moment, or a town that can be attacked at any moment with no evacuation plan, a town with no functioning fire department, other than some old volunteers that could barely walk, and police that don't seem to do the job. Like, they're for show at this point. At this point, why even have a separate police department? I really wish that the town voted at one point to abolish the town and just have it be a part of Fort Montgomery, the town of Highlands, instead of the village of Hollow Falls. But, for whatever reason, that failed. The town would have been so much better off if we did that. We would have gotten the Fort Montgomery Fire Department, which is great. And also, the military couldn't bully people into just raising the rent to get civilians out. Because the only reason they can really get away with that in West Point is because, well, the tourism does bring jobs and it helps the economy in Hollow Falls. Even if it screws over all of the people that were born here, or anyone that's not military, at least we have a functioning economy due to the tourist industry, but even that's failing now. It's just like if you were to look at these houses, you'd be like, nah, I wouldn't pay a dime for them. But then you're not gonna get in here, because it's $3,000 for, like, one bedroom apartment with the ceiling falling down and floors all rotted, and the house being, I think the newest house was one that was burnt down and rebuilt. But most of these houses are like hundreds, like maybe 100-year-olds, maybe older. If some of them might have been here since America was first founded, and also haven't been upgraded at all, other than maybe electric system. I think the only things they've ever upgraded within these houses are the things they legally had to. It's not good quality. I certainly wouldn't want to pay that much to live here. I'm lucky my family owns the apartment I live in, so then the rent's affordable. But to be honest, I think that the rent's just what Hollow Falls should be based on the building quality. If rent was based on the building quality and the structure integrity of the house, this house would probably be worth like $10. Not even. I mean, I did a lot of improvements, but you can't really fix something that's age-related. As much as you decorate the house and fix stuff, Crumbling foundations, not exactly something you can fix. Or just old. Like, floors so thin that you can probably fall through them if you're not careful. Well, the upstairs apartment's not that bad, but downstairs apartment is that bad. But, yeah. Well, I'm pretty much almost done with the video. Just gotta finish these little details and we're done. Actually, I'm not gonna add the furniture from the inside. I forgot about that. But, yeah, this is actually two buildings attached together. This is kind of like how the buildings in Hannah Falls are. Although they're not this nice. Like, think crumbling roof and mossy cobblestone. But, yeah. Alright, that's the video done. See you in the next video. Bye!